Morning, boys and girls. So far, we've learned 3 kinds of syllables: the closed, the open, and the vowel consonant E. Today, we begin to focus on a new type of syllable. We call it the R syllable. We know R can be really bossy, and it changes the vowel sound a lot. So that's the reason we set it aside as a special kind of syllable. We've already done our drill of AR, OR, ER, IR, and UR. But today we're only going to focus on 2, the AR and the OR. So we're going to build and mark some words, and then you're going to practice some on your own. So please have your paper and pencil and your dry erase board ready. Okay, here we go. So the first word we're going to build is the word harm. Harm. Let's tap it. H, R, M. H, R. We tap this as one sound. Harm. I hope you don't hurt yourself. I hope you don't come to any harm. So this is how you mark an R syllable. When we see that A with the vowel with the R, we're just going to circle it. Set it apart and circle it. We're going to scoop it. It is one syllable, but this time we'll call it the R syllable. Kind of easy, right? Okay. How about OR? One of my favorite vegetables is corn. Let's tap corn. K, or, N. K, or, N. Corn. And again, we're going to mark it. We'll circle the OR. Scoop it one syllable, and it's called an R syllable. Okay, let's do a couple more. We use these words a lot, so it's really good to know how to spell them and read them. The next word we're going to build is the word shark. Let's tap it. Sh, R, K. Sh. R, like car. K. Now you're going to notice I did not use a CK. That's because it's got an R in front of it. I don't need it. Here we go. Sh, R, K, shark. I'm going to circle the AR. Hard to do with my cards. Scoop it, one syllable. It's an R syllable. And my SH is a digraph. How about the word porch? Sometimes I like to sit on my front porch. P or ch, porch. P or ch. P or ch, porch. Circle the OR. Scoop it one syllable. It's an R syllable. Oh, mustn't forget this digraph at the end. Porch. How'd you do? Okay, well, let's try a couple on your own. Get out your dry erase board. All right, your first word to try is the word fork. I eat my spaghetti with a fork. Let's tap it. F or K. Okay, you try it. Write it down and then mark it. Okay, let's see how you did. This time I'm just going to print it. Fork. F or k. F or k. Again, I'm only going to use the K, not the CK. I circle the OR, scoop it one syllable, it's an R syllable. I don't need a CK if there's an R in front of it. Well, how'd you do? I hope you did great. I'm going to give you one that's a little more challenging. Your next word to build is the word scarf. Sometimes Mrs. B likes to wear a scarf. Tap it. S, k, r, f. Go ahead and build it. Good. Let's try it. Scarf. S, k, r, f. And maybe you remembered that usually, not always, but most often, my blend at the beginning is SC. A, R, like car, F. Now you might be wondering, why don't I have another F? Well, the same reason I didn't use the CK. I've got the R. I don't need two Fs. So I'm going to circle the AR, scoop it one syllable. It's an R syllable, and I have an SC blend. And you could even call this a blend, because there's two consonants together. Okay, one last one, and then we're going to talk about another idea related to this. Your last one is the word torn. The paper was torn. T or N. Give it a try. All right. It's torn. T or N. T or N. Torn. Circle the OR. Scoop it one syllable. It's the R syllable. Hey, I'm glad we ended with the word torn, because we're going to talk about another idea that is related to the OR sound. So to talk about this, first of all, we're just going to build a word. We're going to build the word storm. S, t, or m. S, t, or m. Last night we had a huge storm. Okay, and it's a normal OR word. I'd circle the OR, scoop it one syllable, got an ST blend, and it's an R syllable. Now what happens with OR is a little something different. At the end of storm, the last sound you hear is mm. But what if I just wanted to build the word store? S, t, or. It seems like the last thing I hear is the or. And it is different. This time, I'm not building an R syllable. I'm going to just write it. I'm actually building a vowel consonant E syllable. S, t, or. S, t, or. The last thing I hear is the or. So I know this E is silent and the O is actually long. So instead of being an R syllable like this one, it's a vowel consonant E syllable. Okay? So just like a lot of things, I have a song to help us remember this, and it goes like this. Or at the end spelled O-R-E. Or at the end spelled O-R-E. It sounds like R controlled, but it's O-R-E, you know. Or at the end spelled O-R-E. And it's marked vowel consonant E. So if you can remember that when it comes at the end, it's a vowel consonant E word. When it's the last thing I hear, it's a vowel consonant E word. Okay? So that's all we're going to do for today. I hope you enjoyed learning about AR and OR. We'll have more practice at another time, and have a fun time learning this week.